Normally when I make these videos, I jump on full of energy, like the alpha male that I've always wanted to be, and try to educate, motivate, and inspire you to take action on your goals and build muscle and get six-pack abs. But today, it's going to be a little different. Now, I was talking to one of my coaching clients the other day, and we were talking about his why he works out, what gets him up in the morning, because I love talking to my clients about this, because knowing your why and having a deep emotional reason and connection for why you work out is so essential, because it's going to get you through the tough times. And he was asking me about my why. And I said, well, I work out for my clients to inspire and educate and motivate my clients. And he said, well, that's great now, but why did you start working out to begin with? What got you started in fitness? What was your why then? Because he can't connect with what my why is now. So he wanted to know why I got into fitness in the first place. So I started to think about it. And I kind of got a little emotional. I got choked up. And I said, the reason I got into fitness, the reason I really started to work out is because honestly, I wanted to be like my dad. When I was a kid, like all little kids, they see their dad as like this superhero. He's this great, big, strong guy. My dad was a Chicago police officer, so he was a very, prestigious guy, and he had this great job. And this is back when everyone loved cops. And I would see him work out in the basement, trying to get stronger and be better for his job. And I would just watch him, and I just wanted to I wanted him to be proud of me, and I wanted to be just like him. So when I was just a little kid, I got my first weight set. That's me as a little kid. As you can see, my dad got me the Hulkamania weight set. And I used to go down there and work out with them. And I just loved trying to be just like him. And I would see him, and he was so disciplined with his workouts and with his work ethic. And he would wake up super early and go to work. And he'd be up late working. And he was just always working so hard to keep me in private school, to pay for my education, to pay for my sports. And he always coached me too. He was the coach of all my teams. He was always found a way to make it work no matter what. So I grew up with this amazing example of my father being this super disciplined, awesome guy. And I just always wanted to be just like that. And I wanted to make him proud of me. And that's what got me into fitness. And as you can see, some things haven't changed. You can see that's me obviously today. I hope I made him proud. I hope I've done a great job and been a great son to him, because that's what really got me into fitness. But one of the things that I really struggled with was that my dad, he was my coach and everything, and he always wanted me to be great at sports. So I practiced really hard, and I played baseball. I loved baseball. I loved playing. I loved my dad coaching me. I would practice with him. I would stay up, we'd stay up late hitting balls and buckets and all this extra work. And I always wanted to be this great athlete that was known for being just an amazing athlete, and people looked up to, and I was a role model, and other people wanted to be like and emulate, because I wanted to make my dad proud, and I wanted to obviously be somebody. I wanted to be somebody like he was somebody. But unfortunately, it just never really worked out for me. Despite the fact that I played high school and I made it to college, I just wasn't good enough. No matter what I did, no matter how much I practiced, no matter how much I tried, I just wasn't good enough. In my sophomore year, I got cut from the team. So imagine this kid in college, his whole identity is wrapped up in being a baseball player, to try to be somebody, try to make his dad proud. And I felt like I needed to be a baseball player, because not only was that my identity, but I felt like that's what my dad wanted me to be. And then when I got cut from the team, not only did I lose all my friends, because they were all gone playing baseball. I went to college to play baseball. So all my friends are gone, they're playing, and now all of a sudden I have all this free time, and I didn't know what to do. So, of course, I did work out for baseball, but that kind of drove me and lit a fire under my ass to say, you know what? I'm going to hit the gym crazy hard this year. I'm going to just go nuts. I'm going to work out. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to get bigger, stronger, faster than ever before. And I'm going to get back on the team. I'm going to get my rightful place back. and I'm going to become an awesome baseball player, and everyone's going to know me. I'm going to make my dad proud. I'm going to make myself proud. I'm going to be somebody. Unfortunately, it's not like the movies. This isn't Rudy. I never really made it back on the field. Sure, I made it. I made the team again. My senior year, I made the team again. You know, I sat the bench mostly. But what happened in that time is that I got into the gym hard, like harder than I ever had before. And what I noticed is that I was this broken guy that really didn't have a lot of confidence because my whole identity was wrapped up in being a baseball player and an athlete, but it wasn't me. Like, it wasn't. I wish it was. I still think about today, like I always wanted to be this awesome athlete, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. So I had to change up. And in the pursuit of trying to be this great athlete, what I noticed is that on building my body and getting bigger and getting stronger in the gym, I started to gain a little confidence in myself, and people started to notice. So I started attracting more girls, right? That's obviously awesome. And I started to get compliments from people. People started to ask me questions like, hey, what workout do you do? Or what are you doing for back? Or I saw you doing this exercise before. And for me, like, everything was just about trying to get back on the baseball team. But other people started noticing me as kind of like the workout guy. And I went to this private college that was known for obviously sports, but I kind of started to get known as like the workout guy. So now all of a sudden, instead of being known as the athlete, the baseball player, I got to be known as like the workout guy. And people were asking me questions. People wanted to work out with me. Girls are noticing. I'm getting compliments. So now all of a sudden, my identity began to shift a bit. And that's what really got me like obsessed with fitness, is that I started to find myself. I started to find my identity. I started to build my internal strength, my confidence. All these amazing things came from fitness, from working out, from the gym. And it wasn't the identity I wanted. It wasn't who I wanted to be, but it's who I became. And that's what gave me my strength. That's what like inspires me and motivates me today, is building myself up from being this broken college kid who didn't have an identity, didn't have a purpose, just wanted to make his dad proud and be somebody that others can look up to now where I'm at today. And hopefully through everything I've done in fitness, posing for Men's Health, Men's Fitness, Muscle and Fitness, being in all the magazines. You go into a Sports Authority, you see my pictures on all the boxes now. So my parents, they'll tell me all the time when they go in and they see it and how excited it makes them. And my mom has a stack of magazines and stuff that I'm in. And I just hope that through making these videos, through inspiring you, through everything I've done in fitness, that they're proud of me, that my dad's proud of me, and that I finally became sort of the man that they always wanted me to be, the man I always wanted to be, and kind of that role model that others look up to. So that's why I work out. That's what gets me into fitness. That's what lit that fire under my ass. It's not really just to inspire my clients. It's not for some BS reason, superficial reason, because I want to look awesome or I just want a six-pack. Like, that's what's behind everything, the emotion behind why I work out, what gets me to the gym, why I'm so consistent, why I'm so disciplined today in my diet and my exercise and everything. It's because that role model I had growing up with my father and wanting to be the man just like him and wanting him to be proud of me and everything that happened with the sports and baseball and everything. So that's my story. If this inspired you, I really encourage you to please share this with somebody who needs to hear this message, who is maybe struggling with their own identity, struggling with their own depression, needs confidence, needs to become a better man. If you need to become a better man, if you want to become a better man, like this video, share it, post something in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this and where you're at, and also let me know why you work out. I would love to hear it. I'm Action Jackson. I'll see you later.